Will Johnny Depp return as the beloved Captain Jack Sparrow in the Pirates franchise? A former Disney exec is very hopeful. I'm Melissa Melati, your host, and let's dive right into it. After 6 weeks of blood, sweat, and tears, well, maybe not the tears, the historical Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard defamation trial has come to a close, and Johnny won by a landslide. This will be the highlight of most of our 2022s, let's be real. In case you're an alien new to this planet, first off, welcome. Second, basically to catch you up, Johnny Depp sued Amber Heard for writing an op-ed piece in the Washington Post and defamed Johnny by making allegations about him hurting her. She wrote this post without saying his name, but of course everyone knew that she was talking about him, as she referred to 2016, the year in which she was married to him, and the year in which she showed up with a bruise on her face to the Los Angeles courthouse to file for a restraining order against him. So basically it was obvious from the beginning that it was about him to everyone but Amber's lawyers that really tried to convince us otherwise, until Amber herself admitted it on the stand. So anyways, Johnny won because he actually had a mountain of evidence, unlike what Amber has claimed that she had. He had actual tapes where Amber herself had admitted that she hit Johnny, and that no one would believe him if he told the world that he was actually being used. And what proof did she have? She had pictures of him sleeping, and one of which is a picture of him sleeping with ice cream falling on him, and in the corner of the picture is what looks an awful lot like a bruise kit, something that makeup artists use to make bruises. Oh yeah, and she had pictures of her face where she had a bruise and what looked like a possible black eye on a few occasions that weirdly disappeared in a picture taken of her only one day later. So yeah, Johnny won. During the trial, Johnny revealed that he was fired from 2 major franchises because of Amber's op-ed, the Fantastic Beasts franchise and, of course, the beloved Pirates of the Caribbean Disney franchise. But recently, People magazine reported that a former Disney exec predicts that Mr. Depp will return. This exec has been quoted as saying, "I absolutely believe post-verdict that Pirates is primed for rebooting with Johnny as Captain Jack back on board. There's just too much potential box office treasure for a beloved character deeply embedded in the Disney culture." With producer Jerry Bruckheimer riding high on the massive success of Tom Cruise in Top Gun: Maverick, there is a huge appetite for bringing back bankable Hollywood stars in massively popular franchises. Interesting. I wonder how true this statement is, as an actual current exec hasn't commented on this just yet. Not to mention that during the trial, Tina Newman, a Disney exec, was questioned by Amber's lawyers, and she didn't seem to allude to the studio wanting him back if he were proven innocent. However, that might not mean anything, as it became pretty clear in her questioning that she doesn't actually have the real decision-making power at Disney. Johnny himself seemed pretty set on not returning after being asked if he would when he was on the stand. He is quoted as saying he would not take another Pirates of the Caribbean franchise role for $300 million and a million alpacas. God, he's so lovable. He also alluded to being unhappy with the Pirates 5 script while on the stand, so I'm thinking unless Disney has a close friend of Johnny's write the next pirate script, I doubt he would do it. But honestly, after he revealed that he had been struggling a bit financially because of Miss Heard, I wouldn't be surprised if he did take the job if the opportunity arose. I doubt many would judge him that hard because it's clear that what he said was out of anger, but also people can change their minds. I quit social media for 2 years and now I'm back. Whatever, I changed my mind. It happens. But regardless, Hollywood insiders have been reported as having conflicted views as to whether Johnny's career will ever be what it once was. And that's probably due to the fact that Amber's team has been on a smear campaign tour since the trial. Elaine, Amber's lawyer, has been doing everything in her power to discredit the jury, something that lawyers don't usually do, and continuing to promote this narrative that this is a loss for all women who have experienced DV, in the hopes that someone who didn't watch the trial fully would possibly believe Amber. Is anyone else thinking what I'm thinking? Could part 2 of the trials be Johnny suing Elaine for defamation? At this point, what she's doing could be argued as malicious. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. But also, what is confusing people, and I'm sure confusing his potential employers, is the fact that major publications like Vogue have been printing articles telling people that we should believe Amber just because she's a woman. Don't trust your own mind. No. Believe us, we are a major publication, so what we say means something. So yeah, some conflicting views within the media, and that may hinder whether he works moving forward. But if Disney decides they want Johnny back, I guess the question we should all be thinking about is whether he should consider this offer if it is presented to him, because Disney did desert him in a time of need. Disney, even though they have partnered with him since, early 2000s and at least for plus 15 years, still decided to just fire him without any conviction or without him being proven guilty. I understand that they are a kid studio and that they distance themselves from violence, which is why I was not surprised to hear that they may be replacing Will Smith in the upcoming Aladdin 2 after his infamous slap at the Oscars. I get it, but they should still not make a drastic decision to fire someone based off of hearsay. Yes, we've all learned a new word thanks to the trial. The Johnny Depp trial. Informative and educational. It's one thing to fire someone based off of actual proof, like in Will Smith's case. That was live and everyone saw it. But it's another to engage in a witch hunt without knowing for sure that you've employed a witch. That's a metaphor. Witches are awesome. Do not hunt witches ever. I'm a wannabe witch. I was so happy when I read Johnny's victory note and I saw that he was calling out all of the people in the media that jumped on the Amber bandwagon just because she's a girl. Not to mention the fact that so many pointed the finger at him when there was literally no proof that he was guilty. Johnny is quoted as saying, "I hope that my quest to have the truth be told will have helped others, men or women, who have found themselves in my situation, and that those supporting them never give up. I also hope that the position will now return to innocent until proven guilty, both within the courts and in the media." Okay, but final thoughts. Do we really want another Pirates? Or has watching Johnny in real life for 6 weeks taught us that we would much prefer a reality show starring him and his lawyers? A show where they help male victims of DV tell their truth. Damn, that would be inspiring. But actually, we also need to see more of Isaac Baruch. Heck, give Isaac his own reality show and call it You Got a Friend in Me. Everyone wants a friend like Isaac. Do I deep down want to produce reality shows? The answer is yes. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Melissa Melotti, your host, and I hope you have a good day. Sorry, I'm actually like coffee shaking right now. Just gonna take a sip of water. I can feel my vein, like the blood in my veins going like this as I'm talking. Oh, weird.